Welcome fellas with this new video of TechSpress. Today I'm going to be showing you the very easy way how to get started with generating your first website with Shopify using the artificial intelligence, and you have to be focusing a lot in that. So the first thing to do is to click into the link that I'm going to be leaving down below in the description so you can have now access directly into the Shopify. So basically here at Shopify they have a free version and you can stay up for $1 each month for the next three months. So basically what you wanted to do, of course, is that nowadays here we can use the sidekick and the brand ambition. So once you have started with your $1 trial, you clicked into the actual sidekick that usually appears into the dashboard of the Shopify, so you can now have access directly inside them. So this is your new store manager, and here for example is my actual sidekick. Now you can tell sidekick your vision. Nowadays, for example, it doesn't just give advice, it will be automatically adjust your store primary colors, the font, the tone of the voice to match your actual prompt. For example, let's say I am building an eco-friendly pet brand for Gen Z. Set my brand voice to, and you can type for example witty and sustainable, right? And choose a minimalistic theme. There we go. So notice how it will be starting right away with both of those stuff, and updated the typography without me touching an actual single setting. That's the actual power of the 2026 Now Resistance update. So basically here's the quick recap of what this guy has now set it up. Basically the actual brand voice, the theme is now being correctly added, and you're actually good to go. Now the AI product generation. You can upload your actual product photo. It doesn't have to be perfect because of Shopify Magic AI and Magic. You can use the AI to replace your messy bedroom background with a professional studio or a nature scene, even if it is just the lighting of the actual product. So for this, what I'm going to do here is to add an actual product that we currently have, but into a print-on-demand application, which in my case should be Printify. So I'm going to type Printify into my applications. I'm going to hit into the option that says install. Basically, for the sake of this tutorial, to make this process much more faster because we don't have an actual product to actually sell, we're going to be doing this with Printify. Printify is a place where you can just import your own designs, your own digital designs, and you can apply them to physical products that you can later on, let's say, sell without having to purchase and have an actual inventory right away, which I think is going to be really awesome when you're just starting right away. So basically what's going to happen here with the actual Printify is that now that I'm signed in directly through my actual applications, I wanted to make sure that I do have at least one product in order to sell them directly here into my Shopify. So just wait till the print on demand has now been correctly installed. You have granted now the access, and once you are directly inside of the actual Shopify, basically what I'm going to be doing here, just to close this for a second, and here into the left section that says product, it should be appearing your actual element. I'm going to try to reload the page to see. I'm not pretty sure why it's taking so long, so I'm going to try to reload the page once again, and here we are now. You're going to go for the element that says my products. And once you have now added the element that says my product, let's say that I close this, I go from start designing, and I select just one easily product. Let's say that I go from my library, I select this product, I go from the save to the product, and there we go. I can now start publishing, and here it should be appearing the actual markup. For example, let's say that I have selected now the title, here's the element, here is the shipping element, the pricing. If we can change, for example, the actual price, let's say that my profit will be just earning $1, and I hit for the element that says published. Just like that, my product will be now taking all of this information and it will be applying directly into my actual Shopify. This is not made from artificial intelligence. This is actually made it a little bit manual, but still this is like the fastest way to start, let's say, working really fast with products that you don't want to own, and basically will be appearing directly now into your store. So if you focus, for example, into your product, it doesn't have to be perfect because Shopify Magic AI and Magic now added. So when you have now added an actual product, let's say click into the actual product, here we usually needed to have the actual media available directly inside here. So just wait till the product has now been correctly added. I'm going to just wait a few seconds once again. I want to try to reload the actual page to make sure it actually appears. And when I click directly inside here, it should be appeared now my actual media. Now here, what you can do is to select, for example, the actual file. Let's say, for example, this one. And when you have selected the actual file, what you can do is to try to actually change the actual background. You can go for the AI scene generator. For the description, for example, you can use the brand voice cloning that can help you to make this process much more faster. I'm going to just close this element because we don't need to use this at the moment. There we go. And now I'm going to go for done. Here's my actual media down below into the description. If there's something you wanted to change, for example, let's say that I select all of those elements, I go for generate the actual text, and basically this is going to be helping me to let's say better up, or let's say understanding a little bit more of what I'm actually generating directly here into my actual product. This will also suggest attributes like organic cotton, recyclable packaging based on the image scan, which boosts your CEO automatically. Right, so I'm going to hit for the option that says save, head back for the actual products, and here is now been available. Now, we're going to build a land paging using personalized AI blocks to make this process much more fastest. And usually, of course, these can be really helpful. I'm going to go for save. Let's head back. Let's head now to my online store. We're going to be using the Dawn theme, which is going to be really fast to get started. So just to make sure that down below here, directly into the horizon, you can go for the element that says edit the actual custom theme. So inside here, the themes and the customization, you can typing into the section builder like this. And where it says generate, for example, what you can do is to say create a storytelling module for my hero banner about our mission to save I don't know, the sidekick will now generate a custom layout block complete with a heading, body text, and a call to action button tailored to that specific story. So it even scans your shipping and the foreign policies to build in a smart FIQ, which I think that section automatically can be appearing directly inside there, but there's no manual entry. And of course, for example, you can do this, you can tell the sidekick if there's something missing, you can tell them to be working on that. Now, the A quality check and the launched, usually, for example, you can go back directly into the home dashboard, you can go from the sidekick, and you can, of course, let's say, for example, run a final quality check on my store. And just like that, it's going to be telling you, for example, it will scan for broken links, missing CEO all text, empty collections, even warn you if the pricing isn't competitive based into real-time market data. So you can even enable the one-page checkout. It's now fully optimized with Biometric Shop Pay, meaning your customers can buy with just a thumbs up. And you can just make sure that everything directly into the settings. For example, here, it says what is looking good. Areas that I needed attention, for example, I needed to change the store name, I needed to change the custom domain, I needed to change the product price, the one only product, the payments not set it up, the shipping rates, the theme not customized. So make sure that you changed all of this before you go live. As you can see, the sidekick actually works and does a really amazing work when it comes to checking all of these elements inside the Shopify. And we have done a lot of stuff with the artificial intelligence. So with this being said, guys, we have now reached the very end of the video. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more great tools like this. As you can see, we have now done a really great work focusing directly here from the Shopify AI. So if you have any questions, you can let me know into the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and well, hopefully we can all see you well next time.